It's not a charity event,
Nope.
and basically, I hope it fails. And I'll
Definitely.
and even though I
We don't
didn't
even have to hope. It just will.
convince you or Lena to, because I wouldn't do that. If I did, then I'm proud of it, and I hope your event fails, Ian. You dumb, incompetent loser, and Anissa.
You dumb income. Yo, my favorite thing is Ethan is whenever he does like the 3 back-to-back insult, he's like, he's fucking loser, idiot, dumbass. Yo, that shit be having me fucking cry, and he always does that shit with Ian, bro. I swear to God. Idiot, loser, dumbass. Yo, when he... Nah, bro, when he called that nigga Ian caca pants... Ain't no... Yo, y'all already know what it is. Yo, we back again. I know y'all saw title on thumbnail. We talking about Ethan Klein interviewing Harley Morenstein of Epic Mealtime, and obviously the main card fighter of not only Creator Clash 2, but Creator Clash 3. Or at least previously, because that's the topic of discussion, as obviously everybody knows of the whole Ethan drama, you know what I'm saying, the content cops, all that type of jazz. All for them Johns being dropped, and Ian clearly just straight up lying to Harley, you know what I'm saying everybody was cool with the content cop and the content deputy coming out. Everybody was happy about it. Don't think so. Tough. Not really looking so. And now obviously, you know what I'm saying, Harley feeling offended, as well as all the other, you know what I'm saying, topics and Jones coming up within this whole Creator Clash, you know what I'm saying, Ian versus Ian beef or whatever, you know. Excess auxiliary Jones like Hassan dumbass, and the whole Israel-Palestine conflict coming up into this. Yo, Harley said, hey man, I'm not boxing. That Jones cooked. Too much other stuff is going on. Too many weird happenings is going on. And hey, can I blame him? Absolutely not. That's really tough. Not at all. But yeah, apparently, like I was saying, Ethan Klein on his most recent, you know what I'm saying, podcast episode, apparently got to interview Harley Morenstein and ask him why he had dropped out of Creator Clash. So of course, we about to get into this, boy. Y'all already know how it is, because Trill talks everything Trill. Yeah, it's everything. But also, real quick, I ain't gonna lie, this probably the only video y'all gonna see from me either today and or tomorrow. Trilly gotta go to the dentist. Y'all already know. Trilly got the sweet tooth. Y'all see me on the Jones eating freaking fruit snacks, fruit smiles from Walmart, tangy fruit smiles from Walmart. I put you on. I ain't gonna cap, you know what I'm saying? I had a little lollipop or two. So Trilly gotta go hit the dentist. I ain't no Asmongold, but shit, my teeth ain't that good either. Like, Hez was saying good teeth on the viz. I'm like, appreciate it, but I don't think you see him up close. Shit, I don't think anyone is. Trilly chopped beat. I ain't gonna lie, you know how it goes. But anyway, like I was saying, sidebar. Yeah. This may be the only video you see from me today. I'll probably be back posting, you know what I'm saying, obviously more videos or whatever tomorrow or Saturday. But other than that, man, come on. Trill talks everything, Trill. Yeah, everything. So let's get right into it. Y'all already know, gang. Of course, shout out Ethan, Ela Klein, the whole H3 pod. And of course, the H3 family, gang. Can we share the love? I already know. We got Harley on why he dropped out of the Creator Clash. You know what I'm saying? If you want to watch the OG vid, down in the description. First link, go share the love. Pretty sure this is the H3 highlights page. So, you know, links to this video going to be down in the description. But, let's get right into it, baby. No cap.
Anyway, nice to see you. How are you doing after dropping out of Creator Clash? That happened, what, last week or the week before? I see you're sipping a Monster Energy. Is that diet or
Monster?
Full sugar?
Yeah, it's no,
Harley.
only the Ultra Zeros. Got to drink on that white Monster to become a white monster. You
That's
know what
right.
I mean?
Tight beat.
Oh, yeah.
So how you feeling?
No, this stuff is like a drug, by the way. I'm feeling good. That
remind me of Nevada dumbass, always drinking Red Bulls every day.
In regards to the whole Creator Clash thing, I'm very content to not be a part of it. I wish, you know what? I got a couple friends like boxing in Creator Clash, so I'm still like, I hope it works out. But I'm happy that I'm not a part of it. I think it's been like really ugly lately.
Yeah, it's been.
You're telling me.
And by the way, I don't know if you saw, but I think Anissa, or I think they blamed me for Lena They says I forced Lena to drop out, and
Not true. Those niggas are just disingenuous and didn't keep up with their fucking fighters. Drop the goddamn content deputy. That puts Lena in a bad position. Also, when that content cop was dropped live, we'll keep mentioning this, Lena had a panic attack because why? That shit was a surprise fucking nuke dropped. I ain't gonna hold you. So, like, yeah, nah, bruh. That shit is not Ethan's fault. That is clearly Ian and Anissa's dumbasses' faults, bro. These two fucking incompetent morons are basically the two biggest dumbasses on the internet right now, bruh. There's no way they gonna try to shelve accountability. But actually, it makes sense considering they want to go over there and fucking suck Hasan's cock. So, yeah, that nigga ain't ever taking accountability, so it makes sense.
I think they insinuated that I also somehow convinced you. I whispered in your ear like
Very
worm
powerful.
tongue.
You're a very powerful man, I guess.
Yeah. Why did you quit, Creator?
Because you told me to.
There it is.
Ethan out here casting genjutsus, bro. He got a Sharingan.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
people are going to take that, though. They're going to be like, yeah. They're going to pause the video and react for minutes, being like, he said it, though. But he said it.
Honestly, I don't even find it insulting and be like, yeah, no, fuck your event. Like, my girl is out. You know, I would be, if his event fails, which I hope it does.
It's gonna fucking fail. That shit is gonna bomb. Bro, what the fuck? This shit was failing when Ian and Anissa dumbasses were, again, still part of this shit, which I don't think they're not part of it. You may not be on the financials, but, bro, if y'all two dumbasses don't think I know that y'all definitely gonna be at this event, try and fucking get more pics and more fucking Slid Jones with Hasan and all them other niggas like Denims, bruh. Yeah, I ain't no dumbass. So y'all not connected to the shits, bro? But no, bruh. We know y'all still on this, John. Never.
I would be delighted. I'll be honest. Oh, you're attacking.
Oh, yeah, wait, my dumbass. I was yapping, fucking sidebar into all that shit. That was my main thing I was talking about. Yeah, this shit's gonna fail, mostly because, yeah, it's already getting bailed out by Hasan, dumbass. Like, yo, the whole charity, John, and the ticket proceeds and the charity, John, are completely separate entities, and they're getting bailed out by Hasan, dumbass, because Hasan did the whole content nuke charity stream, so that shit gonna bail them out, at least on the charity factor. But I still don't think this shit gonna be profitable. There is no fucking way, bro. What? Like,
a charity event. Shut the fuck up, bro. You didn't even give money to charity last year.
facts.
Okay.
No, I think the charity, I think they handled that part. They did the fundraiser.
What, with Hasan?
Which is separate. Yeah.
That doesn't. Not-
Yeah, that's exactly what you talking about. That shit does not count because that nigga Hasan bailed them the fuck out. If Hasan did not exist, if Hasan dumbass fell the fuck off, you think, ooh, do y'all think the money for charity is gonna be there? Nigga, no. The fuck?
Count as a fundraiser for Creator Clash. This is Hasan
No, but
doing a fundraiser with his Twitch. What a dumb loophole.
I understand, but it had me thinking, like, that was a moment where I watched the fundraiser a little bit. And I was like, this is crazy. This is for Creator Clash. And then
Tell
when
me
it was
about it.
done and the money was raised, I was like, so what's going on with the boxing now, though? Like, is that still happening?
Well, and so all that means is that they don't actually have to give any of the actual revenue from Creator Clash, from the box office, from the concession, from the merch, yada yada, from the pay-per-view.
No, you know what?
They're not
I
giving
left,
a dime. They're not giving any of that to charity because thanks Hasan.
Yeah, but no, because I left, they're gonna take all the money. They're gonna cut all the fighters like a $90,000 check or something.
Oh yeah.
Just to make.
Nah, I would be fucking pissed if I was Harley. I'd be like, oh yeah, y'all niggas are fucking bitches. Like,
to make me feel stupid.
but how are they gonna give them an extra 50 bands? That extra 50 bands, yo, 50 bands might be all they make from the ticket proceeds, all this different shit, bro. Merch sales.
But you know.
Yeah. I don't think there's going to be any money left. Honestly, I don't know how the event goes. I don't know how the event continues, frankly. I don't know how. Apparently,
I think they're very incentivized to have the event go.
Well, I'm sure they are. Why? Because they're probably just have a ton of deposits on massive, probably put a massive deposit on the arena, on the production, right? I mean,
I'm surprised that like earlier, whoever put the deposit down on the arena, and I have no idea how all this shit works. I just assume there's a guy.
And you know what? This is my own speculation opinion, but I think we talked about this before. And this is the show I was earlier saying too when I heard it from Nick Diorio. That's where I got the speculation from. Was you speculating the same shit on how Ian and Nisa stepped away from Creator Clash? So they're not financially involved. They're not tied to it. But who the fuck's money went down to make a deposit again, like Harley's saying, on the stadium, all this other shit? It's like, I would assume it's fucking these two morons. So if they have no financial ties, how the fuck are y'all making y'all money back for this? And that's the question. So it's like, nah, I don't fucking believe that they don't got no financial ties, bruh. Somebody had to put down a down deposit. Yeah, I'm fucking right. A down deposit. Wait, what is it called? A down payment, or whatever the fuck, or whatever. Like I put a deposit down for this shit, and I don't think it was whatever production team was behind them to run the creator class shit. I'm pretty sure it was these two. They gotta make their cheese back. Like, nah, y'all still connected some way. This is bullshit.
That's like, hey, what's up with the boxing thing that I put a deposit down on the arena for? And then they would be like, oh, we lost a couple of our fights.
Hold on.
I feel like I'd be like, what the fuck's going on there?
Last year, okay, this is the talking point. They raised $180,000 for charity. No, they
on a live stream that Ian did fucking humiliating himself, but the charity event itself, Creator Clash 2, did not raise shit for charity. That was Ian's dumbass fucking humiliating himself because he knew he failed.
fucking didn't. He did a charity stream on his YouTube channel, which, by the way, you can do anytime you want if you're feeling charitable. If you want to help.
Quite literally, like, it's crazy works that you lost $250,000 for, you know what I'm saying, a charity boxing event or whatever. Meanwhile, the stream you did to recoup that shit because you embarrassed yourself, like I said, made $180,000. Why didn't you just do this fucking stream instead of running a boxing event you knew your incompetent asses couldn't do? Like, what the fuck? Like, they literally admitted that shit, too. Like, bro, I'm pretty sure Anissa was like, yeah, I'm not really, like, that good of a boxing promoter or whatever, like, on the fucking pod. Like,
fucking, if you want to be helpful and charitable, you don't.
Oh, no. That was Ian that said that shit. Oh, yeah, because it was in the fucking, the content cop or whatever the fuck. I've wasted my time for the last 4 years. Like, nigga, why the fuck did you do this?
To host this giant fucking boxing event cloaked in this whole mystique of like, oh, it's a charity event. You can't talk bad about it. You can't say anything about it. Oh, you're attacking it.
The first one was, I mean, the first one was not a charity event. That shit, charity was an aspect of that shit. The second one, it was mainly going around the whole charity shit because obviously it looked better on the jump when we raised $1.3 million for charity. So, of course, we want to keep using that good stigma, you know what I'm saying? That good grease we got, that validation, all the gratification niggas giving you from the audience. Push that boy into this second one. So it's like, hey, bro, trust this the charity event. It's the charity event. And then no fucking money goes to charity.
A charity event. Please, bro, give me a fucking break. How pathetic can you get? IDubbbz, ladies and gentlemen.
Soy dubs.
Yeah, I mean, like this one, it'd be great if the event happened, but I don't understand when they backed out of the company, Creator Clash, or when they said that. I didn't, and I still don't know. Like, okay, so who's doing things?
Thank you. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Harley. Like, nah, bro. Is it the production team now just handling this whole shit? But then again, weren't they always handling this whole shit? Like, it doesn't. Oh my fucking god.
Obviously, lots of people have questions. A lot of people are curious what's going on. So who's the guy? Who's saying something? And
do we not know?
No.
Well, actually, I saved this little bit of tea for you.
Oh, never mind. Yes! Harley spilling the tea. Lovely. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to Girly Pops. No cap, it's love. Because, we need to spill more tea. I ain't gonna lie. We was talking about Lily Tino in one of the other vids. I'm not gonna hold you. I had to do a little bit of research. That shit's gonna be hell. This for y'all. This for the Girly Pops when I watch vids about Lily Tino. That's really for y'all. Because, trust me, seeing from what I've seen, I don't fucking want to.
Oh, hell yeah. Let's go.
Yeah, all right. You like that.
More tea!
Yeah, what do you
Yes! Pinkies up.
Eh? You like it? Okay, no, seriously. When they did hit me up and they were like, oh, they're out of Creator Clash, do you want to come back in?
Hell no.
And I've already had just bad vibes about the whole thing this year. It's been.
Wait, so they offered Harley to come back? I would have told them niggas to suck cock.
Really haphazard compared to the past. I didn't want any part of it. And I was happy that I made the decisions. Plus, I already made all these arrangements to head back home to Canada. And I was on the phone and they were like, would you? And I was like, nah. And then it's like, what about, they didn't ask if I wanted more money, but I did think that they would ask if I wanted more money. And if they did, it would just go to charity, and that's fine. But like, I still feel like my head wasn't in it.
I'm about to say, yeah, his head wasn't in the right space for this shit because all the other shit that's going on. Again, like the whole Israel-Palestine conflict, that's being a main talking point within this whole drama, you know what I'm saying? Other things associated. Obviously, Dana and Nisa just fucking lying to him about the content cop and deputy and shit.
But then I thought, I was like, you know what? On the phone call, I was like, well, I think if they leave and they don't own it anymore, I don't think people will believe that.
I don't
think
believe
people will be
I don't. Thank you, because I fucking don't. It's fucking stupid. Again, bro, this production company or whatever the fuck did not put down no damn deposit for the fucking stadium that they, again, could not fill up. So it's like, no, they got some financials in this shit, bro. They gonna want their money back.
like, yeah,
They gonna need that shit.
right. You know?
I don't believe it because even
Let's
after
trust a YouTuber.
that's the biggest fucking rookie mistake in the book, dude.
They're YouTubers.
It's like also that and the factor of like, yeah, Ian is a prolific fucking liar now. Like, he's a fucking liar. Like, did everyone seeing this shit? I know you watched the original Content Cop. Tell me how many truths were in that bitch. Because as far as I'm concerned, that whole motherfucker was out of context and it was also bad faith. But, we can believe that Ian and Anissa stepped away from Creator Clash.
Everyone here's a YouTuber. Don't listen to me or Eth. Like, they don't
I'm
trust
one.
a
To be honest,
YouTuber.
I am one of the ones you can trust, Harley. I have never.
Obviously, I am too.
Yeah,
You're aware of that.
We're
right.
the-
Okay,
yeah,
but
yeah.
still,
we know.
I have to point it
They're both lying. Side nah. Nah, shout out Harley and Ethan. You already know.
out. That's why I am trustworthy. So I'm
I
pointing
don't
out,
understand what they
even
mean when they
trust
say they stepped away from it because
Exactly.
they after that announcement we're still hitting people up in the DMs trying to recruit them to fight for the event. So
Tectone, Ice Poseidon, exactly.
are you
us.
involved
Well,
or are you
on
not?
On the call, I was like, what if I owned it? Because realistically, if they are giving up ownership, then, you know, maybe there's some way in there that I can get
Nah,
in.
if Harley owns fucking Creator Class, that shit would be the event it was actually supposed to be.
And it's not like I'm trying to be what's the word where I'm opportunative. I'm not trying to do that. I'm just freestyling on the phone call a little bit. You know, that's what people do in Hollywood business shit. Like I'm just freestyling. I'm like, I don't know, bro. Maybe I own it
Right?
because
Sure.
who loves the event? I do. Who's
You-
been there since the beginning? Me.
I mean, your face was
And
at the
you know
top.
what? You know what? I'll come back
He
and
was the title car fights for multiple of these events.
box if I want a piece of what I'll do. I'll open the books up. I'll be on H3 podcast tomorrow with Creator Clash 1 books. Let's open it up. Creator Clash 2 books. Open it up. Who got paid what?
Bro, if Creator Class 2's books ever drop, I shit you not, we would be reading that whole motherfucker. And that shit would be hilarious.
How much did Dr. Mike get? He better not. Well, it's right here. It's right here in the document. I'll open up everything.
Can I tell you
And they
something
were
about
like,
Dr. Mike?
oh, that's crazy. Yeah.
I like Dr. Mike. I actually I had a distaste for him after the IDubbbz fight because I felt like he got a cheap shot on him. But to be honest, looking back in retrospect, Ian deserved that. So I support it now. But
Yeah, but I don't think Dr.
He
Mike.
said, looking back, I ain't gonna lie, he snuck the nigga. I'm not mad. He snuck the shit out of. Like, nah, bro. Ethan's pettiness is something to be desired, bro. His pettiness is unfucking matchable, bro.
Mike knew. He didn't know. He just did the cheap shot. And I got to be honest, the reason why I'm standing on him doing the cheap shot is that was the moment I started to like Dr. Mike.
that was it.
I'm like, look at this guy. He wants to win the boxing. Oh,
He slapped the shit out of that fucking brat. Good on him, stupid.
my
So
God,
motivated.
the
He's a
fucking-
competitor.
It's sick. I was like, careful,
Yo.
bro. Dr. Mike will get you, dude. Don't
Nah,
ever
that
trust a
shit is crazy.
YouTuber.
Even the doctors.
Yeah, I saw him live doing the boxing. I met him. He's a cool dude. But yeah, I never went to his channel. Just he had a birthday once. I remember during COVID, and everyone, Dr. Mike really made the rounds then.
Yeah, the COVID party. I remember that one.
Yeah.
So anywho, just put a cap on the Creator Clash thing. It's not a charity event,
Nope.
and basically, I hope it fails. And I'll
Definitely.
and even though I
We don't
didn't
even have to hope. It just will.
convince you or Lena to, because I wouldn't do that. If I did, then I'm proud of it, and I hope your event fails, Ian. You dumb, incompetent loser, and Anissa.
You dumb income. Yo, my favorite thing is Ethan is whenever he does like the 3 back-to-back insult, he's like, he's fucking loser, idiot, dumbass. Yo, that shit be having me fucking cry, and he always does that shit with Ian, bro. I swear to God. Idiot, loser, dumbass. Yo, when he... Nah, bro, when he called that nigga Ian caca pants... Ain't no. See, this is why I be saying, bro, these niggas need to quit the internet, because I don't know how many times Anisha dumbass could be throwing up fucking oops for Ian to keep getting fucking slammed on, bro. God damn, I'm feeling like 6'9", fucking 250 brawn out here the way we just lobbing up insults on this nigga, bro. I swear to God. Nah, but when you think all the Gaga fans, bro, because he saw the clip where Anisha was like, yeah, man, you always had IBS. You always been shitting yourself. Yo, Ian, well, you're a soy ass nigga. Because I was going to say, I don't know what type of man you are. You're a soy ass nigga. But, hey, brother, you better than me, because I don't know how the fuck you handling that witch. But better yet than that, I know how you are. You're also a dumbass, too. So, tough.
The two, idiot, loser, and competent.
And also,
see, idiot, loser, incompetent.
Another thing coming from me. You know what? I got friends in the event. If it goes down, that's cool. It's cool. I'm happy I'm not a part of it, and it's not.
Yo, that
you know what?
I can't, bro. That shit is so funny. Idiot, loser, dumbass.
Came out and I was still gonna be boxing. I remember being in your subreddit talking to people, being like, "I'm still boxing."
Lena was too,
you know,
until he was like, "You have to promote."
Nah, fuck that.
Yeah.
Oh,
well,
shit.
this
I ain't promoting you fucking rats. I told that nigga to slop dick. I keep telling that nigga, suck cock again.
just the part where I was like, okay, this is where if I was a part of it, and I am a complainer, I'm a big complainer for sure, I would be angrier than everyone else is.
Hell yeah.
Because I'd be super like, what the fuck's going on? Like, what's even happening? Why are the owners leaving? Who's coming? Basically, everything that was in that Discord message that got shared.
AB, do you feel
like Freddie Wong's? Yeah, Freddie was ripping those niggas a new asshole.
I did. They have a picture of you getting punched in the face as they're like.
I'm doing the punch. I just look goofy. Yeah.
Oh, is that your big
God's
punch
fault.
moment? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm punching.
Well, look, they've even got AB still.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. That's good that's your big punch moment. My big punch moment is me getting punched out of the ring.
I actually just think
out of the ring.
That was, in my opinion, no offense, you did great, but that was the funniest moment from the second one, was seeing your reaction when you looked up at the announcers after you rolled out.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, that was fun.
Dude, I don't know anything about this Kevin Lerdwichagel. What the hell is that name? Sorry. Lerdwichagel. Kevin Lerdwichagel versus Myth. Myth is like a certified freaking special ops killer, dude. This guy's going to get destroyed.
Yeah, I don't know.
I ain't heard of Myth since 2018, bro. Real shit. I'm not even trying to be that nigga. But, like, bro, Fortnite fell off, little bro. That shit dead. Actually, nah, Fortnite really didn't fall off. But, like, bro, I don't really hear that many niggas be really hyping up Fortnite that much anymore. But it's probably because I'm fucking at Unk status.
Well, I don't know.
Actually, I'm lying, bro. Niggas be playing the fucking Fortnite shit, bro. It's majority legits.
I don't know anything about that guy. Hey, LA Beast, my man. Honestly, he's a victim in all this. I really was super disappointed how that played out. I just think it's been. I can't stress it enough. I'm just happy to not be a part of it. It's been really messy. I don't know what the fuck is going on over there.
Yeah, I feel bad for everyone still involved because it sounds like people are just invested. You know what I mean? Like, you were smart and you demanded they pay you up front. We should have done that. I never thought
I would have left even if that didn't have that happen.
Yeah.
I would have left. But to be fair, I would have left, and I also would have asked for it back. And if I were Lena, I would ask for it back 1,000,000,000%.
Did you ever?
I'd be like, nigga, you reimbursing me, bro. Y'all bum ass niggas don't know how to handle the funds. Give me my fucking funds back.
Directly ask them for it, Lena or AB?
I don't remember how it was brought up. Honestly, I believe we did. Yeah, when I was talking to the team, when they were talking about Lena needing to promote,
they're not paying them back. There's 0% chance. So, did you ever hear? You saw this message from Freddie Wong that was in chat of him being like, "What the fuck's going on?" Basically. Did you hear from any of the fighters? That was there ever a follow up to that? Do you have any intel?
That message was like, I saw that message and I was like, yes, obviously everything he said. That's some like old YouTuber type shit right there.
Now, I try to tell you, bro, on Freddie's fucking joint in the Discord, yo, he was using every punctuation known to mankind. I swear I thought for a sec ChatGPT wrote that motherfucker. I was like, bro, he putting commas and fucking semicolons and shit. He's on your ass. Never. I'm like, oh no. I'm like, bro, this shit is most definitely falling the fuck apart if it hasn't already.
back in the day, during the first Creator Clash, I remembered getting the contract, and I was like, "Oh, this is the worst contract."
Oh, yes, Harley was in 1, 2, and 3. Well, would have been in 3.
Ever seen in my life. And I showed it to my boxing buddies, and they were like, "No, this is a standard boxing contract. Boxing contracts are shit." And I hit them up, and
he said, "Oh yeah, nah, this look like the regular, bro. You getting paid dog shit, by the way. But don't worry, bro. This what everybody get." Like what?
Express some things, and they basically gave me their word on a bunch of stuff, and were like, "I can't change the contract though, so it is what it is." And I was boxing Aaron from Game Grumps, and I was like, "There's no way Aaron from Game Grumps signed this contract." I hit him up, and I was like, "You see this contract?" He's like, "Yeah." I was like, "You signed that shit?" And he was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "What the fuck?" And it seemed like everyone was doing it. But then I found out Aaron, basically, he is an owner of Creator Clash.
Oh, he does the production company.
Really?
Yeah, and so I was like, "Oh, of course he signed the contract." It's like
didn't disclose that.
It's his contract.
But that's what I'm about to say. That wasn't disclosed. I did not know that information, because then it's like, okay, he got more inside connects. Of course he'll sign the contract, because on the back end, the nigga probably getting more money. The fuck?
Not about the contract.
I didn't take it that way though. It's just the contract was just shit. It was just, everything was just like, if anything fucks up, that's you. You can't back out. They could take you out. Blah blah blah. They're
we don't
chill.
pay you
You're
back.
not chill.
We own your image in perpetuity forever in connection with the event. All that kind of fun stuff.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, that's stuff like that. And
fuck
then
that.
the
That's
second
why I'm like, nigga, I ain't signing no damn contract. Y'all niggas crazy, bro. I'll just be broke. It's cool.
one,
I'm used to it.
I just jumped in, because the first one went so well, and for this one, I just wanted to. I just kept discovering things. The way the event was running, I kept discovering things, and so I didn't end up signing because it just didn't feel, especially the way the last one was. And
That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, it just the way it was all feeling was feeling a little bit malicious. Like, yo, y'all niggas don't got niggas' best interest, and y'all didn't already. Again, where the fuck is Creator Clash 2's charity money? Exactly. Like, bro, I'm seeing that shit later. I don't blame Harley.
I love how the event ran, but it really hurt the feelings of a lot of fighters that the charities didn't get money, and we were informed months after. So it was something that I was just like, oh, I have to remember I am working with YouTubers. So if I were still involved, I would have.
Ethan said, these fuck niggas.
Exactly Freddie's sentiment for sure. I would have asked all those questions, because that's just the way you should move in that scenario. Right. And I don't know. I got removed after the message got leaked, but that's not me. And I do understand it's procedure. I shouldn't have been in there, But I mean, I'd like to imagine that they found some, like, I don't know. Listen, the event, like I was saying, when I was halfway being serious, being like, I should own it. I'll be on H3 podcast tomorrow, opening up all the books.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. Fuck, bro. I wish Harley would have took this shit over, because I'm telling you, he's dead ass serious, bro. Harley always be on the Diorio streams. We love to see it. Shout out Pope Diorio. Now, Harley always call and be dropping all the deets, bro. Harley own this shit. Every single financial fucking book for that goddamn Creator Clash shit will be open wide the fuck up. My nigga, wide the fuck up. And I will be sitting there enjoying every last detail of that, bitch. Real shit. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's really tough though, but you already know they was not trying to get that shit to her, especially after all the controversy shit happening. Obviously, he ain't with Creator Clash 2 amicable. Duh. So like, yeah, that shit was good.
This was legit. I would really have thought about that, but they weren't enthused because it is a crazy idea. But also,
as you can see,
I don't even know if I would want that. The brand.
I would.
Of the event has changed so much.
But then I feel where Hart's coming from, where like the stigma around the event, because it's been owned by two incompetent dumbasses for so long, yeah, it's pretty fucked. And their name, this is another thing too, this Creator Clash shit just can't eat. Like, from here on, there is no fixing this shit, because it's always gonna be associated with fucking Soy Dubs and Anissa's name. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if somebody else owned that shit, which the production company or what the fuck does now, nah, you're still thinking, when you think of Creator Clash, Ian and Anissa, and when you think of them, you think fucking losers. So yeah, that's not gonna work. That's tough.
From what it was the first time around. The first time around, it was just good vibes and chill. And now this one has strange energy attached.
Yeah.
No vibes, bad vibes, terrible vibes.
Yeah. The
rat vibes, snake vibes.
thing is, too, like all the fighters, there's like, in the second one, there's a lot of like big names involved, and they're spending their time, which is worth a lot of money, for charity. And the fighters are spending a whole bunch of time for no monetary gain, or I guess not a big one. If you're like a big YouTuber, I can't imagine that the money would incentivize you.
You would already have cheese, so then the money from this shit wouldn't even matter
that much. But all these people's time, they got schemed, bro. They all got swindled out of your time. That's even more precious than money. You know, you can't get that shit back ever. He literally...
That's why I keep telling y'all, bro. I always say, especially on me and the boss page, like, yo, shout out everybody for giving us, not only me and the boss, but obviously if you're here too. Check us out in the description, by the way. Trill had to get the shill off, bro. I never shill. You know I get down. But, like, yeah, bro, you have to... Like, you dead have to be on this type of timing where you gotta, like, appreciate heads time, bro. Especially if you're a content creator. That's why I always say you need to, like, really show that love and appreciation for the audience. It's love, baby. It's love, baby. But yeah, no, seriously, because yeah, the most valuable thing anyone on this planet is ever gonna have, I don't really care what they got to say, is time. Why? Because as far as I'm concerned, you only get one life, so you better use that motherfucker to the fullest. That's really tough. I ain't gonna hold you. Anyway, motivational Trill, you getting out the way. Like, yeah, no, seriously. So appreciate everybody's time. Thanks, heads, for watching. You know what I'm saying? Because instead of watching me, you could be doing, I don't know, some other crazy shit, unlocking y'all potential, doing some good shit. But nope, we're here, watching the Johns, the dramas. Sloppy. All right. Anyway, sidebar. Trill yaps too much.
Sucked the soul out of their bodies. Yeah. And fucking converted it into...
I don't think he literally did that.
Hold on, let me finish.
He's not Shao Kahn.
Let me finish. He literally sucked the souls out of their body and converted the energy into 25-cent tattoos from the Chuck E. Cheese.
He said, no, bro, not the gumball machine tattoos.
That's where this came from?
They appeared on his skin after Creator Clash 2. After he absorbed the souls of all the lost.
Hit the button. He said, Ethan, let me hold you right there. Hit the button. No, he's not playing.
Time of all of his fighters. Huh.
Fascinating.
It is fascinating. It is. Yeah, he's such a loser. It's actually
Yo,
hard
Dan
to
had that face. Dan was like, 3 out of 10? Like,
dude, man. I still can't believe it. I look at him and I go, wow, this guy's the biggest loser on YouTube. He's such a loser,
that
Harley,
is true,
that this guy made a content cop about me, right?
Yep.
Which is supposed to be like a big deal. And I'm so grateful to him because he brought a shitload of people back to the podcast who are now enjoying. They're right here enjoying it with us. And I welcome all, everyone who came from the content cop. It's so nice to have you here.
Can I be on?
That's what I was saying. Like, it's for the people. Like, see, there was 3 different type of people watching this whole drama, right? Like, especially within the whole content cop shit. 1, you're part of the H3 fam. 2, you're a Hasan Glazer. 3, you're like me and you enjoy all the dramas and shits. You know what I'm saying? So you'll come at this shit. But obviously, you can say I'm biased clearly within this whole shit, whether it be Hasan or fucking Ian. Like, I'm on Ethan's side, bro. These 2 niggas are fucking morons. Like, we're not sitting here doing this shit. So, yeah, play bias. But even still, what my main point to that is, if you come in and watch the John objectively, right? Like, say you have no context. If you go in on the content cop, bro, you're obviously going to see this shit is, well, you're not going to see the main point I'm trying to get into. God damn, Trill talks everything, Trill yaps too much. The main point I'm trying to get into is, like, if you watch this John objectively, you don't have any context, you're going to go in and, of course, it's going to look bad for Ethan because you don't have any fucking context. You're only seeing the bullshittery that Ian is showing you. So, at the same time, though, if you were to go in with context and watch the content cop, you're probably going to be like, yo, who the fuck is this Soy Dubs nigga? Because he's really bullshitting. So this is really the thing, too. Like, I don't know. But the main point is that if you went in and watched this John and had the context, or you just watched it yourself and seen how fucking bad and, like, disingenuous and bad faith Ian argument was, yeah, you probably were going to go check out Ethan and be like, damn, bro. This motherfucker Ian was lying, bro. I gotta go see what Ethan's on, bro. Is he really like all the shit that Ian's claiming? And then boom, more heads on the pod.
Be honest with those people.
Just don't push them away, but yeah.
I I had kind of known that it was coming.
You knew the content cop was coming?
Yeah, it was kind of run by me.
Yeah, we gonna have to check out more of the Johns, bro. We gonna need a little bit more of that extra tea that Harley was about to spill into, because he apparently might have knew the content cop was coming. Insane works. But yo, you already know what it is. Shout out Ethan Klein, you know what I'm saying, the whole pod, H3 fam, and Harley gang. You already know. We got Harley on why he dropped out of Creator Clash. Of course, you guys want to watch the OG vid, down in the description. First link, go share the love, like I said, you know what I'm saying, with the whole H3 pod, Ethan Klein, and Harley too, Brad. And donate to his charity, bro, instead of the fucking Creator Clash 3 shit, because, yeah, we know. Final piece of conjecture, not surprised by shit. Not surprised by shit at all. Yeah, they were on sneaky type of timing. Of course, they would be on this type of timing, you know what I'm saying, being Ian and Nisa, and be fucking snaky and do all this shit to where Harley had the feeling like, yo, this event, this hasn't really been on the same vibes. It hasn't been on the same type of timing, especially in regards to actually being a fucking charity event. You know, that would be great too. But yeah, it wasn't giving off the same type of timings. And then obviously on the books is cooked, and then Ian and Nisa stepping down. But who fucking knows if that's a real thing, because again, they got too much invested in this shit. But whatever, y'all step down. But yeah, all the sneaky type vibes and all the shits that's going down, whether it be with the content cop, you know what I'm saying, or the content deputy to IDubbbz and Anissa themselves, or fucking just Creator Clash as the event in separate, all the shit just looking bad. Weird, snaky, ratty, terrible. But, again, what could we expect more from fucking IDubbbz and Anissa, man? Again, currently at least, they are the internet's most incompetent couple. So, tough work they got going in there. Shout out Harley, though, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, donate to Harley's charity, you know, that he had going on. Because, shit, it'll be, as you know, it's actually going to charity, one. And then two, it's like, I ain't fucking supporting Anissa. I'll be damned. I will be damned. Plus, that Creator Clash D not even supporting itself. They're definitely not supporting that shit themselves. Can't with this shit, bro. I'm saying here, yapping too much about these dumbasses, y'all, I swear. But anyway, though, like I said, again, shout out Harley, Ethan, the whole H3 pod, and the whole H3 fam. And I'm finna catch y'all either tomorrow or on Saturday. But other than that, though, it's straight love to y'all. And peace.
Thank you.